in the past decade, the city has invested in violence interrupter programs, the Cure Violence model. By the way, a lot of their vans were out there at the parade the other day. And I remember thinking, that's not the model I remember researching and reporting on over the years, that it was much more subtle, it was personal, it was one-on-one, it wasn't like big Sprinter vans spray painted on the side with logos and stuff. But putting that aside, have the Cure Violence efforts been effective, and how would you support, change, or even abolish them?
You know, Baltimore has been in the news quite a bit with President Trump especially. And one thing I've admired about the mayor of Baltimore is that when he came into office, he did a full investigation, and they found that 2% of Baltimore residents were responsible for more than up to 75% of homicides and shootings. And there had been attempts in Baltimore of a cure violence approach, of violence interruption, but it had never been done at a systemic scale in the manner that you had alluded to, of being able to work across agencies, having buy-in. And he created this. And we have seen that they are now on track for the lowest number of homicides in recorded history. And I think more than a 20% decline in shootings. And we've seen here in New York City, we have the crisis management system, CMS. It's been proven to be effective at reducing shootings by up to 40%. Yet it's only in operation in, I think, 28 of the more than 70 police precincts. And oftentimes where it is in operation, it's not being fully funded. And this past week, I was in the Bronx at Lincoln Hospital. I met the head of Guns Down, Life Up, this incredible organization that does this exact kind of work. And as he was explaining what the work is, he was telling me, unlike many, they're embedded in the hospital. They're immediately notified when a victim of gun violence comes into the hospital. They go immediately to the bedside. And there was actually a young man next to me when he was telling me the story. That young man, this was his story. He had been attacked. He had gone to the hospital. And as he was starting to think about retaliation and how he would respond, he was instead met by this program. And he happened to be homeless at the time. He was living in a shelter. They got him out of the shelter. They got him housing. They got him a job. He now works at that organization. And so to me, it shows the multifaceted approach that's necessary in tackling the scourge of gun violence. And so what I would do is support a cure violence approach, the CMS system. We've talked about increasing funding by 275% as one part of the way in which we deliver public safety.
Okay.